Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. Today we're going to be getting back into the jazz audiophile reissues. I've been receiving a lot in the mail, and I thought that I would show them to you guys. Coming in hot, Milt Jackson with John Lewis, Percy Heath, Kenny Clarke, and Lou Donaldson, and the entire Thelonious Monk Quintet. That's right, these sessions were split between the two groups of musicians. It is Blue Note number 1509. You know what that means? It's a mono. That's right, 33 1/3 micro groove on that Lexington Avenue label. Highly collectible record in an original pressing, anywhere between $100 and $400. So that makes $25 that this record costs a steal. Kevin Gray did an excellent job mastering it, and Optimal did a good job pressing it. It sounds amazing. You know, some sophisticated arrangements on here. Thelonious Monk being Thelonious Monk. And, you know, everybody fitting in where they can get in. This is a pretty strong record. If you like the vibraphone, that's the first caveat to this. You have to like the vibes. This is a great record to pick up. Milt Jackson, known for his association with many legendary players like John Coltrane, like Miles Davis, like Thelonious Monk. Highly suggest you pick this one up. Definitely worth the price. Speaking of records that I highly suggest that you pick up, this is a burning record. Kind of a blind buy for me. Wasn't real familiar with the record, but I am very familiar with Jackie McLean. So I picked this one up, tipping the scales, and let me tell you, this is a burning record. Jackie McLean is absolutely shredding on this. This is a beautiful sounding record. Kevin Gray, again, under the supervision of Joe Harley, as we all know, did a fabulous job on this. This is one of the better sounding records I've gotten lately, and again, it is a stereo on the Blue Note label here. New York label. That should give you an idea of the time frame there. You got Sonny Clarke, Butch Warren, and Art Taylor. Jackie McLean. That's a long association with Sonny Clarke, as we all know. And you can really feel that dynamic of that relationship between the two of them. They really play off each other well. And this is a beautiful sounding record. Well recorded. And the playing is outstanding. Sonny Clarke tipping the scales. All right, let's get out of the Blue Notes and move on to some other things. This is on the Moodsville label, the Soulful Moods of Gene Ammons. Wow. Not real crazy about this cover. A little vanilla, you know. You wouldn't blind buy this based on the cover. That's it. This is an absolutely stunning sounding record. This is a true audiophile record. This is a record that you would use to audition your rig for friends. This is a great sounding record. Gene Ammons has beautiful vibrato on the sax and just tasty note selection. Just a feast for the ears. If you like big, fat, toneful saxophone sound. It is on the Moodsville label. It is a stereo pressing of the record. Definitely pick it up. It is $40 as it is part of the Analog Productions Prestige series of records. Speaking of records that you would buy just on a blind buy based on the cover, and I know that this isn't a very sophisticated cover, but there's just something about the way it looks that has always drawn me in. John Coltrane and the Red Garland Trio. I love the way this cover looks. I always have. I've been dying to get this record for years. And when the Prestige series came back out, I thought, oh, this is my opportunity to get a great pressing of the record. It is a mono on the Prestige Yellow Fireworks label. This is number 7123 and is a smoking record. Now it's early. Rudy Van Gelder's still messing around, trying to figure out how to make the record sound real good, but this sounds pretty good. Coltrane, almost fully formed. You know, Red Garland, of course, legend on the piano. This is a great record. You know, early Coltrane stuff on Prestige. It's pretty fantastic. All right, let's get into the last title. When I saw that this one was coming out, I knew I was going to get it even though I have multiple pressings of this record. I wanted to hear it. I wanted to compare it to the other pressings I have. Now, I could probably buy 20 pressings of this record and it wouldn't equal the cost of one original pressing. So, I'm okay with having a few pressings of the record. Without further ado, Sonny Rollins' Saxophone Colossus in a jazz collection. This is a must-have. And there are multiple awesome pressings of this record now. So there's no reason why you shouldn't have it. I'm about to show you 3 awesome pressings of this record. This, of course, is the 2022 Analog Productions Prestige Series pressing of the record. It is mastered by Kevin Gray, has the tip-on jacket, no deep groove, by the way, and it is a mono. It sounds really good. It's a super high quality product. That's it. This one is from a few years back. I think maybe 2017 or something. This is the Quality Records pressing, right? Same deal. 180 gram vinyl, lacquers cut by Kevin Gray. Single pocket, old school style tip-on jacket with a high gloss cover. Now, I would say that this particular pressing is cut a bit hotter than the newest one. They are not from the same metalwork, so Kevin Gray has obviously mastered this record multiple times. Which one sounds better? Hard to say. They're similar, obviously. It's the same music. Both not completely silent. This one definitely has a little more oomph than this one. That said, both great pressings. Now that we've established that, let's get into the elephant in the room. That's right. The original jazz classic, OJC, if you will, cut by Steve Hoffman and Kevin Gray. Now, I made a video about this. It might have been called Secret Grails. And this is also cut from the tapes. And this is a fantastic sounding pressing of the record. Maybe a little more drive, a little less bass than the other 2 pressings. Dead quiet, dead flat. Just a fantastic pressing of the record. Now, this can be had for about $35 all day long on Discogs. And this one as well, that they're very similarly priced. Obviously, the newest one is 40 bucks. So, you do have your choice of Saxophone Colossus pressings. All of these are good. You should definitely get one. Everybody, if you have a jazz collection going and you don't have this record, there is no excuse. I can tell you that these records sound amazing on my rig. And they will probably sound amazing on your rig as well. You have to get this record. It's worth the $40 and you're done. You get it one time, you're done. From my estimations, that's a fantastic situation to be in. Great little stack of records here. Got Milt Jackson. Bam. Jackie McLean. Gene Ammons, John Coltrane, and Sonny Rollins, the master himself. Yeah, that's right. Bam. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments down below. Until we meet again. That's right, folks. Bob out.